Rejuvenating Glow is an absolutely overpowered Sonata set. This is one of the highest value sets you can slot into any team. The ability to give your entire team a 15% attack boost for 30 seconds is incredible. This set can even work on a wider range of characters than you might initially think. While Verena and Baija are the first picks that come to mind due to their innate party-wide healing, this set can find use on other supports, like Janzin, who can activate its bonus through her Forte Bar's shield, and Tao Chi, who can trigger the set through her self-heal. Even Spectral Rover, with their Sequence Node 4, can activate its effect. Characters who don't have any healing across their kit can also activate its effect with the echo skills of the Cruise Wing and the Fission Junrock. This means that it is a versatile set. However, all of the aforementioned characters scale with a unique set of stats, where Verena, Janzin, and Spectral Rover are purely attack focused, while Baija and Tao Chi scale off HP and defense respectively. Sharing echo sets across these characters can be difficult, but Rejuvenating Glow's effect is so strong, it's worth farming and leveling multiple echo sets across these sustained characters' respective teams. These problems, however, pale in comparison to the biggest issue of all when it comes to farming Rejuvenating Glow: the forecast, the Bell-born Geochalone, the Bell Turtle. My name is Saint Tontus, and I'm here to discuss why you should be spending as much time as you possibly can farming this one Calamity class monster. I'll be highlighting various methods you can take to speed up farming for this Echo, and why it's so difficult to get the right piece for your supports.
If you're enjoying this content, please hit that like and subscribe button.
The problem apparent with the Bell Turtle rears its head for a single reason. People don't prioritize gearing their supports. This is perfectly reasonable, considering the fact that players typically use one main DPS to clear the overworld. Gearing these DPS characters doesn't take too long either, as most DPSs will prioritize their elemental set, and the respective boss echo can only drop a single element. This makes the chances of obtaining a rollable forecast echo very easy for most characters. For support characters, specifically healers, the only source of the healing Sonata set, Rejuvenating Glow, drops from the Bell Turtle. Like I mentioned before, this set has incredible uptime and no restrictions compared to other supporting sets like Moonlit Clouds, which requires the use of an outro skill to trigger its attack boosting effect, and only to the switched in character. This set stacks with Moonlit Clouds, allowing a single main DPS on your team to gain a huge 37.5% attack boost. This is the equivalent of around 4 substat rolls. It can do a lot for your main DPS. The only problem with obtaining an on-set 5-piece bonus is that the Bell Turtle also drops Moonlit Clouds. This means that each time you kill this turtle, you have a 50% chance of even receiving the right set. Then you have all 6 of the potential forecast main stat rolls to contend with. When the desirable result has a 1 out of 12 chance, assuming all possibilities are weighted equally, and you're also contending with the 50% gold and 50% purple drop rate prior to UL 40, it can be a literal nightmare obtaining a healing bonus percentage main stat on the healing set. I'm frankly certain I've killed enough turtles in this game to be put on a watch list, and I have not received a single on-set healing bonus percentage piece. I ended up obtaining the achievement for killing this turtle 50 times. I'm still struggling to this day. Getting the right drop from this turtle is mathematically easier than getting an on-set elemental piece from the elite mobs. There's even a 2-kill pity on Calamity monsters, guaranteeing an echo drop on every other boss kill. A savvy player can utilize this pity mechanic by first starting the lowest level weekly challenge you can for Dreamless, killing the boss as fast as possible, and then moving back to the Bell Turtle to leverage that 2-kill pity, guaranteeing an echo from the turtle. Naturally, this falls apart if you manage to win the 20% drop rate on Dreamless, but you can easily clear the boss again on the lowest difficulty if this happens. Unfortunately, this turtle also has a massive 15-second invulnerability window at the start of the fight that slows down the pace of farming significantly. You'll also auto-target its tail a huge percentage of the fight, and none of those attacks will land. I recommend dropping a waypoint on its spawn to save even more time gliding from the closest waypoint on the cliff. Just make sure not to misclick and accidentally remove your waypoint instead of teleporting to it. It's very easy to do so.
I fucking cannot believe I just did that. Oh, they need to move that shit. Oh, that's miserable.
You can also use your weekly databank drop rate increase to basically guarantee an echo drop from the Overlord or Calamity class enemies 15 times a week, resetting on a Monday. All 15 of these kills, in my opinion, should be dedicated to the Bell Turtle for a few reasons. 4-cost echoes give some of the largest stat boosts in the game. For characters like Baija and Verena, the healing percentage boost from a gold 4-cost turtle increases their sustaining ability more than any skill upgrade can. With the most common endgame teams utilizing Verena, Johnson, and Tao Chi as their supports, players should understand that these supports really cannot easily share their echo sets. Characters like John Sin and Tao Chi are looking for a 4-cost main stat, like attack or defense, to increase the scaling on their shields, improving their overall sustainability. This means that you may end up requiring a wide variety of 4-cost main stats to find optimal performance across your teams. The Bell Turtle's value as an echo also extends beyond simply completing the 5-piece Rejuvenating Glow Sonata set. It is also one of the most powerful echoes in the game. It provides an incredible 50% damage reduction and a 10% damage boost shield to the on-field character that disappears after it tanks 3 hits. For endgame content like the Tower of Adversity or hologram bosses, this echo can single-handedly save runs by preventing one-shots and amplifying damage windows for a main DPS character. It is an effect that has value on every single team, and it's another reason why players should prioritize providing this echo skill on the right main stat to all of their teams. There is a lot of power locked behind this turtle. The fact that it is the only 4-cost monster that can drop 2 sets means that players could be spending a lot of time on this 4-cost. Factor in the need of a different main stat depending on the sustained character, and you will be killing this turtle much more than perhaps any other 4-cost. The pain from obtaining one of these still stings. Hopefully this guide was helpful in highlighting the massive benefits that the Bell Turtle Echo, specifically on the Rejuvenating Glow set, can provide to the most powerful and popular teams in the game. It is without a doubt the most difficult 4-cost Echo to farm, and it's no lie that players have been prioritizing other characters on their roster before their supports. As players begin plus 25ing echo sets on their main DPS, resources will be better spent gearing these supports as opposed to looking for small percentage upgrades on their main DPS's sets. Best of luck on your drops, you'll need it. Peace out.